Hey! Is the noon train on time?
Supposed to be.
Feels like it's time.
Fair enough.
BBN JACKFROST. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. We got a little bit to talk about today. We don't got a lot. I know often I'd be like, yo, we got a lot to talk about. We got a little bit to talk about today. We're going to stretch it out some. First thing I'm going to say is today is my birthday, apparently. Real quick funny story about that. So I'm sitting in church yesterday. And while we're sitting in church, they brought up Thanksgiving. Now, for everybody that don't know, I was born on Thanksgiving. So while sitting in church, Thanksgiving was brought up. And then when Thanksgiving was brought up, they also said something else that indicated somebody else's birthday. And then when that happened, I was like, what's today? And then I looked at it, it was like, it was the 24th. I was like, tomorrow's my birthday. I literally had no idea. Like, literally, like, that's not things I think about. I had no idea that today was my birthday. I had forgot. You know, I knew today was my birthday. I just didn't know that today was the day. In any regard, hope everybody's having a beautiful day. We got some stuff to talk about. If you would like to be like, yo, Frost, go have a coffee on me. You know what? Go buy yourself a cake. Dinner on me. You could do all of that with the Cash App, but nobody's obligated to do anything. With that being said, let's get to the show. Matter of fact, let's do roll call. I haven't been doing roll call a lot. Let's start doing roll call back. Shout out to Nisi C. Nisi? It's Nisi, right? C, she says, happy Life Day, fam. Salute. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Shout out to Jamal Fareed. He says, salute. Happy Born Day, black man. Hit that like button on the way in. Share, subscribe. It's free. You can do all of the things. We got a couple of things to talk about that has to deal with what we're doing over here with the BBN. And some of the moves that we've already made, which was absolutely phenomenal, absolutely dope, all the way winning. First thing I want to say is this. We absolutely, I don't know if I let y'all know about this yet. For some of the new stuff that we're going to be doing, we absolutely have gotten a stabilizer. We have a stabilizer. And as you can see, you see the hole on the bottom of the stabilizer. That is to be used with this. So we have a stabilizer. We have some of the pieces that's going to allow for us to do some things in the world. A funny thing happened yesterday at the football game. I'm going to lead off with that, and then we're going to get to this, all of the business that y'all here to do. We're just going to, you know, talk for a second to give people an opportunity to get into the room. Now, a funny thing happened playing football yesterday. I'm filming football yesterday. For everybody that don't know, I am the cinematographer, basically the film guy for a local football organization, the Coney Island Sharks. Shout out to Coney Island Sharks. Shout out to everybody involved with the organization. Shout out to the two main coaches that do all the coaching. Coach Knight and Coach Reggie. Shout out to these guys. Absolutely incredible coaches. They do a great job. And not just with coaching, but also with how they instruct the children. And, you know, they're trying to raise these kids into being adults. They're just using football to be able to teach them the things that they're going to need to be able to teach them in order for them to be able to, you know, maximize their potential in life and do some of the things that they need to do. Give me one second. So we're on the field, and I'm filming. And I'm not using my stabilizer right now because I'm filming with the phone, as y'all all know, because y'all be in there. And I don't have the piece right now that connects the phone to the stabilizer. So that's why I'm not using the stabilizer with the phone. Just so we could be clear. When I buy the piece, I'll use it. The piece only $10. When I get it, I buy it. It is what it is. So we're filming. So we're playing against the Coney Island Sharks. Is playing against one of the highest ranked national teams at their age group. They're ranked something about the third or the fourth ranked team. I said third or fourth. They're the third or the fourth ranked team in the nation. Just so we could be clear. That's who they was playing in the championship game. So I'm on the field doing the thing that I do. The film guy for their side asked one of the refs, can he get on the field also? So this is problematic. I'm going to explain. We can't have a field with 3 and 4 and 5 cameramen on the field. That's one. Two, all of the video footage that I get, with the exception of when I'm not allowed to live stream because we're in a location where there is no reception, or because we're in I'm run out of juice on the phone, so therefore I gotta borrow somebody else's phone to record. With the exception of those situations, anybody can get the video footage. There's literally no reason to have another person on the field in the way. There's no reason. Also, shout out to Chase Money here up in the chat. Shout out to the coaching staff with the Sharks. That's something that I've practiced, being able to get on the field, being able to know where to stand at, so I'm not in the way, so I don't get in the way. Anyway, so the dude from the other team asks one of the refs, can he get on the field? The ref was like, yeah, get on the field. We don't care, whatever. So he gets on the field, and what ends up happening is the other ref is like the commissioner of the league. There's no reason for this guy to be on the field. I'm already on the field, or everything that I'm recording is available to everybody. Why would you put a second person on the field to do exactly what I'm doing when I'm already doing it? It doesn't even make sense in any regard. So they told that guy he had to get off the field, and I thought that was cool because I'm constantly telling y'all that I'm doing things that no one else is doing. That I have ideas and I have plans for things that no one else is doing. And if y'all notice, every time I do something, people hate on me for doing it, but everybody still tries to do it. Like, I'm literally getting hate for being smart and innovative. Like, so it is what it is. Shout out to Todd Dice. Says happy 365 solar returning Jack Frost. Keep grinding, brother. All right, let's get to the show. Hopefully we gave enough time for people to be able to get in here. It's almost at the 10-minute mark. Let's go. So, first of all, I want to remind y'all about something that happened with Jamie Foxx. Remember when Jamie Foxx had gotten sick a while back, and he was in the hospital, and people was like, yo, he might not make it. Remember, he was shooting a movie around that time, just so we could be clear. So he was shooting a movie. I believe he got sick, and they had to pause the shooting of the movie. I'm not sure if the movie got finished or not, and then they had to finish it later. I'm not 100% sure on that. We could put it in the chat if you know. In any regard, while he was in the hospital, does everybody remember what his daughter said? Now I want to go back. I want to say something real quick before I remind you what his daughter said. Do y'all remember when Cat Williams, he did a special, and on his special he was doing this one particular bit where he talked about he walked into one of these places where they're throwing these parties at, and he opened up the wrong door, and the door he opened up had a prominent black comedian or comedic actor going fellatio on another man. Now, I'm not saying who that is because I don't know who that is. Cat Williams didn't intimate who it was. He just basically, said that this was going on, and those are the characteristics in which he gave. So, I want to say something. I only believed he could have been talking about two people. When Cat Williams gave that story, the way he gave that story, the people who were popular at that time that story, I'm not going to say popular, but because they were popular, but that wouldn't be the best description of, what I'm trying to say. The people who were busy making a lot of comedic movies at that time. It was Kevin Hart and Jamie Foxx. They were making movies. A lot of people came off, a lot of people said Cat, or believed Cat Williams came off like he was jealous. I'm going to say something. First of all, most of y'all love jealous niggas. Y'all love them. Y'all give them all the views. Y'all give them all the support. It's bananas. Most of y'all love niggas that's jealous of some other nigga. It's crazy. I think that's just the feminization of America. Because I'm not trying to attack women, but women will be jealous over another woman for nothing. Like, for nothing. Like, literally no reason. The girl don't got nothing more than her. The girl ain't more popular than her. Zero things. A female would just look at another female and decide that she don't like her. And I think that that's a characteristic that America is currently running under, where people just choose things for random reasons, and many times for no reason, and now they hate it. I think this is part of the feminization of America. Now, why am I saying all this? Jamie Foxx's daughter, when Jamie Foxx got sick and went to the hospital, one, I always thought it was kind of peculiar that they flew him to a specific hospital. Like they were scared if he would have went to a different hospital other than this specific hospital, that something could have happened. I always thought that was weird. So this thing happened to him. He was in whatever state he was in, but I think they flew him to Chicago. So you got a medical emergency. So I thought that was weird. But maybe that information, maybe it happened in that state, right? Whatever. Jamie Foxx's daughter comes out and says he was poisoned. And then she says, basically, if I remember correctly, that it was P. Diddy. Now, Jamie Foxx just recently did a comedy special. And in that comedy special, he said Diddy poisoned him. Are we ready to get into the political conversation yet? Or are we waiting? Because all of this links up. Every last thing links up with what's going on politically right now. You want to know, imagine if the real reason why Epstein isn't alive anymore, or is alive, which way you want to go with it. It's specifically because his job was to get dirt on people and then use that dirt to force people to do things. Nobody else always thought it was weird that these celebrities always talk about saving animals and saving people in other countries, but they never talk about saving the people in our country. Nobody ever thought that was weird. Nobody thinks that it's weird that a dude, a rapper or whoever, with the exception of 50 Cent and a couple of other guys, that they'll get rich and they'll get all of this money and they'll be screaming out about whatever hood they from, this hood, that hood, but they never come back and get back to the hood at all. Like they not in charge of their money. Like they can't make their own decisions. Nobody ever thought it was weird what happened to Damon Dash. Damon Dash wasn't a bad businessman. He was a pretty good businessman. What had happened was every time he would purchase something, another entity would attack that thing. So Damon Dash will purchase this thing over here. It'll be a good purchase for a good reason, and he has the skills to make it blow up. And while it's about to blow up, you have this entity, that entity, that entity, that entity attacking it, while they're also trying to put another entity in place to take off over it. What are those skating shoes that everybody wears? The skating shoes. I forgot the name of them. When did they start blowing up? Also, when did Damon Dash buy Pro-Keds? Now I want you to go look at old Pro-Ked sneakers. You know what they're going to look like? They're going to look like freaking, what's those basketball sneakers, the Converse? I want you to go look at old Pro-Ked sneakers. You know what they're going to look like? They're going to look like skating sneakers. Lifestyle sneakers. So Dame Dash was not wrong. Dame Dash, another good business decision. Why am I saying all this? Why am I naming people who I think are the enemies of the individuals that poisoned Jamie Foxx? That's actually the reason. I want to back up off of this, and then I want to come back around to it. I need to say a couple of things first. Check this out. Listen, pay attention. Y'all know what's going on with NBC and MSNBC right now? I'll explain. So, NBC owns MSNBC. MSNBC is like CNN. It's one of those platforms that did nothing but bash Trump. But when they were bashing Trump, another thing that they were doing where they were insulting the people who voted for Trump, which is kind of crazy because Trump won the popular vote. So that means that a majority of America agrees with Trump and disagrees with MSNBC, CNN, ABC, or whatever. ABC also, they were terrible at it. They disagree with them. They're hemorrhaging viewers. I believe they said that, you know, there's many shows on CNN that's down like 50%. There's shows that's down like 70% viewership. That's cancellation for everybody that don't get it. Your show could go down 30% and you might get canceled. These shows are going down 50%, 70%. It's so bad at MSNBC that NBC doesn't even want to be associated with them no more, and they're putting them up on their chopping block. They're selling them. They don't even want to be associated with them no more. They believe that MSNBC is tarnishing the NBC name because of all the hate that they spewed against Trump. Who told you that that was going to happen? Somebody told you that was going to happen. What up, Corey Aiken? Somebody told you that that was going to happen. Appreciate you. Huh. That's the first time I did that. Sorry about that. So, I told you that that was going to happen. I need for people to understand this. I am not one of those, I hate Republicans. I'm not that guy. I mean, pardon me, Democrats. I don't hate either one of them, so it is what it is. But I'm not one of those guys. My issue is this, and this is the same issue that I've had with Democrats, and I've spoken on this as long as this channel has been in existence. Democrats create slush funds and then they rob them. That's what I believe goes on. They open up clinics in your neighborhood. so they can draw funds from the government. And then they raid those funds and line their pockets. How in the heck are y'all still saying that Kamala should have won? How in the heck are y'all still acting like Kamala could improve the economy? When she went through $1 billion in 3 months. People keep talking about, oh, we raised this much money and we raised that much money. But what did you do with the money you raised? You raised enough money to feed entire countries. But what did you do with it? So why is this something? I believe, and I told y'all this when it happened, that the Diddy raid was connected to Trump. Meaning, the people who want Trump to win know that they had to get Diddy out of the picture because he knows where all the skeletons are buried. And he got all the information on people. Now I want y'all to go look and see. As a matter of fact, we'll check it right now. When was Jeffrey Epstein arrested? Hold on. We'll go check it right now. Hold on. So he was found unalived August 2019. When was the election? (2020). So you're trying to tell me there's a good chance Trump wins in 2020 if Epstein's still alive? I don't know. I'm just saying stuff, right? Let's see when Epstein got arrested, though. It says arrested again, 2019. Showed up in court then. So basically the last time Trump was about to run, we also had one of the biggest traffickers on the planet arrested, and this time when he's about to run, he got arrested again, but this time he's still alive, and before he wasn't. I better start paying attention. Told y'all, all this shit is connected, fam. Why did they say that Kim Kardashian allegedly might also be coming up on the hook for some of this stuff? Because one of the things that she's allegedly accused of is getting politicians in compromising situations and then blackmailing them. Allegedly. So who is P. Diddy's best friend damn near? Not Kris Jenner. Who's the Kardashian, what's the Jenner, the mother? The mother. What's the mother? Kris Jenner? It's Kris Jenner, right? You know I don't know them. Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner. That's one of Diddy's big friends, right? Kris Jenner. I be saying stuff and I know people be like, yo, because they can't see it. So they just say I'm talking crazy and I don't know what I'm talking about. But in reality, I be telling y'all stuff before the curve, before it actually comes out. I'm consistently putting y'all on the information, consistently telling y'all things. And I've been right way more time than I've been anywhere near wrong. It's not even close at this point, to be honest with you. Don't be surprised if somehow Diddy isn't in jail for the rest of his life. Don't be surprised if somehow he gets like a 10-year term or something. Don't be surprised. If somehow the government F's up his case and or some stuff come out and there's reason for leniency. Don't be surprised. Some celebrities y'all could look to go away. Look for Megan Thee Stallion to go away soon. Tory Lanez is going to get let out of jail sooner or later. Look for Megan Thee Stallion to go away soon. They railroaded Tory Lanez. If that happens in almost any other state, Tory Lanez don't go to jail. He just went to jail because he was in California. That part. His people contacted me right around the time that it happened and told me what happened. And just so we could be clear, that's basically what's consistently been being said. The other side is just twisting up the words to make it sound like it's something else while they're saying the exact same thing for the most part. See, that's how Satan works. Satan takes something that's true and positive, and then they try to make it seem like it's a negative because it's true. It actually happened. The person can't say it didn't happen. But what they do is they confuse it. Remember, Satan is the author of confusion. They confuse it. And then when they confuse it, now everything that seemed positive is negative. So the other day, I'll say something real quick. So the other day, I'm speaking with Coach about something. This isn't me trying to talk negative about anybody at all. I just want to explain something. So I'm speaking to Coach about a thing. I'm talking about the stabilizer, and I'm like, well, I didn't use the stabilizer today. I really do want to use it, though, because I saw some plays I would have loved to run after and get really good photos of it, but I couldn't. I mean, I could, but the camera would have been like that. It wouldn't have been cinematic. It would have been terrible to watch. So I'm talking to Coach, and I'm like, boom, boom, this is my plans by next year, yada, yada, this and this and that. I have mobile internet right now, so I can like take my internet anywhere I want as long as there's a fucking power outlet. So that means that anything that I want I can take. So I can literally just pick up a computer, a laptop, and I can take it somewhere, and then we can set up our studio anywhere we want to set up a studio. Get it? That part. I could connect my internet anywhere, basically, at least in New York City, to my understanding. All I need is an outlet. So that means that if I got cameras and I got a laptop and I got whatever I need, we can go to the field as long as we got power. And I can bring this studio that y'all currently watching out to the field. And by doing that, then we can create television. Because we'll be able to flip back and forth through different cameras. There could be a guy on the sidelines. There could be a guy on each sideline. That we could even have a booth with two people talking about the plays. Like, we can really do things. So I'm kind of explaining this to Coach, but I'm not really saying everything because it's a long day. It's been long. He's been coaching. it's been a long day. Came in second place twice, so it's been a long day. So with that being said, I'm busy telling them, yeah, I need this little piece, and somebody ear hustling. And so it's not that they offered up a bad idea. They offered up a good idea. But the part is, they make it seem like when they were offering up the ideas, because the thing I was doing, this is the impression in which I got, like I was doing something wrong, or I didn't know what I was talking about. It wasn't, let's work together. It was more like, you need help. I did not need help with this. The reason why I'm saying this is because that person's a good person. Don't get this confused. But when you got Satan running around constantly causing confusion, everything that you do, nobody can understand. What up, BX Rich? Like 3 months ago, you said you got me on Friday. This is my birthday. You got me today? Like 3 months ago, you said, yo, I got you on Friday. So I say all that to say this. Not talking about being Rich, I was just saying what I was saying. So I say all that to say this. Satan creates confusion. So everything that is being done, you gets conflated, positive things with negative things. I've literally had people criticize me and speak negatively to me about coaching kids at the park. Now, this is real talk, and it was on live. And I'll tell y'all what happened. So, the community loves that I'm out there coaching the kids at the park. They love it. Nobody has an issue with this. They appreciate it. I'm also going to add, these are all white people. All right? They appreciate it. It is what it is, fam. There's like 2 or 3 black people I know that do, but all of the people that come up to me and say, you're doing a great job, we love what you're doing, with the exception of probably 2 or 3 black people, are all white people. Now, I have black people coming up to me telling me I shouldn't be trying to coach kids. Mind you, I work with a football coach that y'all all see me working with, and I'm really good at the sport of basketball. And I'm a really good teacher of basketball. Just so we can be clear. But these people don't want me teaching anyone. Shout out to Rich. He said, I got you, fams. Shout out to Rich with the $5 drop. Salute. He said, I get you. He said, it's your birthday. If I can't show love no other day, if I can't show love 364 days out of the year, this day I could show some love. Shout out to BX Rich. I hope somebody else drops behind him, because I don't even want to say why. But I'm in the negative. Let's go. That's crazy. This shit popped up on my... Oh, because I got my jump off connected to my computer. This is the first time I've done this with this particular setup. My computer connected to my phone. In any regard. So, what we got to do is understand that Satan causes confusion. Now, why am I saying all of this? What do y'all think happened to Trump? These people are literally convincing y'all that it's a good idea to raise taxes on the middle class so we can pay for money going to other countries, but it's a bad idea to lower taxes so businesses could create more jobs and pay the middle class. I need for y'all to understand this, because it's like people don't understand the economy, and those are the people that's in charge. I'm going to repeat this again. They have convinced people that it's a good idea to raise taxes on the middle class. And I'm saying this knowing that they're not saying we're raising taxes on the middle class, but everything that they do is a tax on the middle class. When inflation goes up, that's a tax on the middle class. Inflation is through the roof. When you tax these big companies, let me say this. So, the Democrats argue Trump is going to make things more expensive by raising tariffs. I disagree. We'll have that conversation if you want. So I got these people that know nothing about the economy. I don't care if they're millionaires. That don't mean they know something about the economy. That just means they have a lot of money. These people know nothing about the economy. They don't know how the economy works. They don't know how to get the economy. They don't know nothing. If I'm talking about the middle class, I'm 100% talking about any class under the middle class. Correct, Lauren? I mean, can we just assume that? That's a fair assumption, right? That if I'm talking about the middle class, I'm obviously talking about all classes under the middle class also. It's going to be affected, right? So, just so we can get proof of this, the Biden administration said that they're going to tax the big companies into oblivion. Let's back up to the tariffs real quick, because I didn't get through that point. So basically, the Democrats are telling people that if tariffs go up, the price of these goods are going to go up, because if you put a tariff on goods out of China, when they bring them to America, they're just going to charge more money for it. Then they're going to price themselves out of the market. Okay, so first thing you have to know is that we live in a capitalist society. In a capitalist society, that means that the government doesn't control prices. The person who is selling the goods control what they want to sell their goods by. Correct? That often goes by demand. So when something has a higher demand, it costs more money than something with a lower demand. Correct? So let's say we have this, I don't know, let's say scissors, right? We got these scissors right here, right? So American company is making these scissors, and they're able to sell these scissors for $5 a pop. But now China's shipping their scissors in, and since the tariff is so high on the scissors, when China ships their scissors in, they got to charge $15 for these same scissors. Which scissors are you going to buy? You're going to buy the $5 scissors, correct? You're going to spend your money with American companies, right? What kind of president wouldn't want you to spend your money with an American company? That's one. Two, China could just decide to take their scissors manufacturing company, manufacturing, and transport it to America. They could just decide to employ some Americans. So now, they don't have to import the damn scissors. Because as long as the scissors is getting imported, they're going to have a big-ass tariff. But now, because China has factories in America, and they're employing Americans, they don't have to pay the tariff. Now do you understand why every time you hear Democrats say some shit like that, what are you going to do? You can't even talk to these guys. You can't even talk to them. And they don't know what they're talking about. At all. Not even a little. When you explain this to them, and once they figure out they're wrong, and then there's no explanation, they're going to change the subject. Because they're not going to want to talk about that no more. They're not going to want to discuss how they didn't know what they was talking about, and you just did something that was beneficial to them. Because they want to keep the old mindset. They want to keep being able to keep running around and spreading the lie. So no, they're not going to acknowledge that you just taught them something. They want to still be deluded and delusional so they could go spread the lie. That part. Oh, he sent the personalized note too. Salute to the homie. What up, Ravenfly? Ah! Shout out to the homie. It's my birthday for everybody that don't know. Who's next? Y'all send me some birthday shits like this, you rat bastards. Send me some cakes. Shout out to Rich. So just so we could be clear, put it in the chat. Any Democratic policy that you think we should discuss, put it in the chat. Any Democratic policy that you think we should discuss, put it in the chat. We'll talk about it right now. Any Democratic policy. Any Democratic policy. Because I'm here to tell you, almost every policy that they had was terrible and was based on communism. And one of the main reasons why I believe they lost is because us from the 80s know what communism is, and we don't fuck with it. People in the 90s, you're going to be able to trick them because they didn't have to live through communism. That's the big difference between the 80s and the 90s. We were not a communist country in America in the 80s, but we were fighting communism like a motherfucker. It was on everything. It was in our cartoons. It was in our breakfast cereals. It was on almost every movie was talking about some form of communism. If you don't believe me, they were doing communism in the 1970s. Star Wars. The hell you think the Galactic Empire was? Just saying. I get it. Some don't get it, but I'm hoping a few do. And that's why I tell y'all, we need all of these programs off the air. All of these MSNBC, Rachel Maddow, they gotta go. Shout out to whoever called the feds on Diddy. I don't know if it was Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx made the joke. And we all know when comedians get up on that stage and make jokes, a lot of times they just telling the truth in a funny way. We know they just telling the truth in a funny way. They're about to be all off television, by the way. They're about to be all done. They're about to all be a dub. For everybody that don't get it. They're about to all be a dub. The American people don't want that anymore. And the Democrats are a minority. and they're getting smaller and smaller by the moment. And pretty soon, all of these people that's going online doing all of this weirdo ass shit, they're gonna be so embarrassed because two things are gonna happen when Trump takes office. First thing is this. The first thing I'm not sure of, but I hope it does happen. I want them to go after every single person that went after Trump. Every single last one of them. I want them to go after them like nobody's never went after anybody. I want it to be balls to the wall, adrenaline fueled, 1980s freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger / Sylvester Stallone flick. I want it to be just full blast. And I want it televised. Just like they televised everything that was happening, that they were doing to Trump. I want it televised. Second thing that is going to happen is America's going to actually change for the better. Because literally Trump doesn't have to do anything but get rid of the stuff that Biden did, and we're already so much better off. It just, for we could be clear. Imagine if we didn't have our military flying the rainbow flag, which no country on the planet respects. Imagine if Trump, just took back, stopped giving money to the Ukraine and these wars in other planet and on other across the globe. Imagine if Trump just closed the borders. I'm not even talking about ejecting the ones that's already here yet, and I got a thing to say about that in a moment. But just close them. Stop flying in the ones that can't walk. Because they literally, the ones that can't walk, they fly them in on planes. What up, Virgo Smith? You people that's voted for Kamala Harris hate Trump so much that y'all voted for your own extermination. And I think that that's bananas. Y'all literally voted for the people who are actively doing all the things that's going to make it so that our community is, that's going to make it so that our country goes down. Every single thing that I just mentioned is a negative thing. Imagine voting for the individual that their main point is that they want to have abortions. Like, you know the difference between saying you can't have an abortion and pushing have an abortion? There's a difference. So the two things I hope happen, or I plan on seeing happen is, the first thing is, that I'm not 100% sure of this, but I hope it happens, is they go after everybody that went after Trump. And the second thing is that Trump just simply repeals all of the damage that he can, that Biden did. Those two things by themselves will make 2025 a better year than any year that Biden was ever president or vice president. Those two things by itself. Do you understand how our economy is going to improve just by repealing some of these things that they did? Coffee flavored ice cream? Ah, that's what that is? Salute. You could also pull up to the Cash App and just buy me some coffee or some ice cream. Or some cake. We're 100% accepting Cash App drops today. It's my birthday. Help me buy a present for myself. we're probably gonna stay on to about 10. Let me just say some stuff real quick. We do plan on getting some gaming done today. We're done with the Spider-Man. If y'all would like for me to just load up on Spider-Man and just go around and do solve crimes and stuff like that, and you know, I'll do that because I currently do that. I'll live stream that also. But we are gonna be doing some gaming today. Undisputed is on sale. Black Friday, so we probably gonna try to go get Undisputed. I wouldn't hold my breath. Would not hold my breath. But Undisputed, I would not hold my breath. I'm not gonna hold my breath. I advise you guys don't either. I really don't be intending to always think something bad is gonna happen. But the way that I feel like, and it's not even the way that I feel, it's the way it works. It's like anytime I think something good is gonna happen, like the worst shit happens. So I just really don't like thinking anything good is gonna happen. Not because the good thing won't happen, but because anytime I think something good is gonna happen, like the worst possible shit happens. Like life-altering shit happens. So I literally try my hardest to never think anything good is gonna happen. Oh shit! Do y'all remember when I was telling y'all people was gonna be doing the Trump dance? Remember that? Remember when Trump first came out with that dance? And I was doing that shit? And I was like, yo, motherfuckers, that shit's gonna catch on. I mean, that was when he lost to Biden. But y'all remember that shit? I told y'all that shit was gonna catch on. Everybody's doing the Trump pump, boy. What up, Lil Pug? Everybody doing the Trump pump. So yeah, when I'm trying to get another monitor. When we get another monitor up in here, like we will literally be in one of our PlayStation jump offs right now. But I got to get a second monitor first. I don't know when we're gonna get that. Hopefully soon. Second monitor. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I was only gonna be live to about 10. It's going on 9:30. I do expect to be coming live again after I run out and get some coffee and come back. But I might be gaming when I come live the second time. But if I'm gaming and y'all ask me questions, I will respond. So even if I'm gaming and y'all want to talk about politics or y'all want to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, all y'all got to do is put it. I will respond. Anybody got 2K? You booing PlayStation? Why? Nobody plays 2K? I might play some 2K today. Yo, I'm so known in the 2K community, like, for over the years. Like, I'm known. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, I get around, fam. Nah, PlayStation, fam. PlayStation all day. BX is multicultural, alright? So, I'm not doing that. Bing Bang says, you think Lil Wayne gonna go at Kendrick? I don't think he should. As much as we all love Lil Wayne is not a battle rapper. Let's just be honest. The last time he tried to battle rap, it sounded like emotional gibberish. I think he should just let Kendrick have it. But I do believe that he was right, speaking up, like, we're not doing this, man. But I think he gotta just let Kendrick have it. I don't think anyone should fuck with that Kendrick smoke. That's just my opinion. And I don't think that Lil Wayne is a good battle rapper. I think he's a good vibing rapper. Like, he creates vibes. But battle rap, I think that's just a bad idea for him. I think that's a losing losing mission. He's just masochist. I think it's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. I wouldn't do it. If I was Lil Wayne's people, I think the tweet was on point. You know, you gotta speak out like, come on, we're not doing this. But also, was the thing he said about what I didn't really get the bar he said about Lil Wayne. I feel like that new Kendrick album is baiting Wayne, but that's my opinion. No, I think Kendrick will be baiting anyone. I don't think Kendrick is the guy to fuck with. Kendrick is the Nas of this era. Kendrick is the Rakim of this era. I don't think he's nothing to fuck with. He's one of them niggas, just leave him alone. That's my opinion. Just leave him alone. He's over there doing his own thing. Leave that rat bastard alone. That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion. I'm trying to figure out how to do a thing. Sorry about that. I thought it was gonna be quicker than it was. But no, I don't think anybody. I think Wayne just leave that situation alone. I don't think he will win that. You remember who did Wayne go after? He was trying to battle, and it just sounded like chaotic bullshit. It just is what it is. I don't think Wayne is a good battle rapper. He references how New Orleans and a few times he references New Orleans a few times and uses Lil Wayne old slang and different stuff. I don't know. It just stood out to me. He might be trying to bait him. I don't know. Might be trying to bait him. Okay. You don't like Kendrick. Okay. You cannot like Kendrick. Can I like Kendrick? Or is that an issue with that? Let me get this thing off my head. Is there an issue with that? I could like Kendrick, right? I'm pretty sure nobody said the world of music was going to stop. I have no idea why you thought that that was a thing, but it's fine. Sure, world of music is... Other people thought that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I don't think nobody thought that. Dude asked me a question, fam. I answered the question. You could have asked me a question too. You decided you didn't. I think you did ask me a question. I answered that one too, right? That new Kendrick Fire. I heard one song and it was hard, so I can't argue your point. I heard one song. It was really good. And once again, I think hip hop needs a little bit of back and forth. They need a little bit of back and forth. The problem is, these dudes is not battling fair. They battling with bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really battling. They just insulting each other. And it's not humorous, it's not funny, it's not nothing. They catering to the lowest common denominator. That's the problem. But no, I 100% think that Fuck, that's the only way to do it. Sheesh. The genre's first entry game up. I don't understand what you're saying, Virgo. I'm just not clear. You're probably saying some dope shit. I just don't know. I just don't understand. I can't touch that. Sometimes shit just happen and you just be like, you don't know what to do. You just be like, nah, you don't know what to do. What the fuck? Oh, shit just happened. You don't know what to do. In any regard. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm just going through something right now. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'll give y'all a couple of moments and see if we can move on to another conversation. I'm not. Which game? I mean, you play 2K? I'm on 2K. That's crossplay. What's your 2K ID? When I get on 2K, can you get on right now? Because after I get some coffee, I plan on getting on 2K. I just don't know if I'm going to get the coffee. It's a long story. Ah, you don't 2K. See? You don't 2K. Oh, you play shoot 'em up games, okay? I don't think I have any shoot 'em up games at the moment other than Battlefront 2. I got Grand Theft. You got Grand Theft? You want to do a heist? See, this is what I don't understand. Okay, I'm not gonna. You're just doing like one word at a time. I don't understand. It's like you're trying to create confusion. I'm just. You know what? I'm just gonna let that go. Dude, I'm a little skeptical of you right now. You write in one word sentences. Like, I don't understand why you're doing that. So I'm gonna I don't have Battlefield, but I'm gonna say, yeah, we're good. So I don't understand why you type it like that. What up to the few? Reginae is just bad, fam. Is that her mom's or some other fine chick that look like her mom's? Some other fine chick that look like her mom's. That's her mom's right there. Sheesh. Oh, coffee. So we're gonna. I don't have any of those games. I don't have any of those games, fam. But any games that y'all would like for me to play, y'all can always purchase. And I'll play the game. But ask me first, because, like, I don't... I'll play the game. I'll bring the game to y'all. I do not have Titanfall. But if I had it, if y'all wanted me to play it, I'd play it. I don't have Battlefield 2042. But if y'all want it and I had it, I play it. I do have Red Dead Redemption 2. I have Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes. Do you have Grand Theft? If you got there in theft, give me your ID so I can add you. And then we gonna go do some. Can you get on right now? I don't know. Get PlayStation Game Pass. What's that? I'm pretty sure I got it though. All of those games are free. Hold on, I check right now. Hold on. I check right now. Where's my thing? I check right now. But I do have Red Dead Redemption 2. So you said I could get Titanfall 2 and Battlefield. I might have it. Hold on, let me check. Y'all gonna be able to see me. I'm not gonna be able to see y'all. You already said Titanfall? Oh, check that one first. Because I know I don't have that. It says PlayStation Plus Premium. Is Titanfall one word or two? I don't even see Titanfall. I don't even. Here we go. Titanfall 2. Nah, I say I gotta pay for it. $5. Oh, it also says included. It says included. I'll show you what it says. I'll take a picture. So there's a lot of games that like I get for super cheap also and for free, like you said. So this is what it say. I'll take a picture. Show you. Oh shit. Right past the damn thing. Shout out to everybody that dropped something in the Cash App this morning. It's my birthday. I know it is what it is, but a shout out to everybody. So this is what you're talking about? Titanfall. Okay, I went to Titanfall. And this is what it said. I don't know if you have to see that because of the camera thing in the back. Hold on. So it say $4.99. You said Titanfall. Alright, hold on. Maybe that's what I gotta put. I don't know, but I think that's the right game though. Hold on. This game, right? Shit, all of these Fallout games is free too. I don't even play Fallout. All of these Fallout games, yo, this shit is crazy. Fallout 3 included. Fallout 4 included. Fallout 76 included. You don't even need to buy games, fam. Just make sure you get the premium pass. Malicious Fallen included. Something called Afterlife and Fallout 4 included. I said that already? Yeah, why they show this shit twice? Killzone, Shadowfall included. Fallout New Vegas included. Oh, but that might just be add-ons. Is those add-ons? Some of those might be add-ons. Yeah, they got mad shit. Like when you get the premium, PlayStation Premium, like you get mad games for free. I got one of these Spider-Man games for free. I think Miles Morales. I got Ghosts of Tsushima. We doing a walkthrough for that right now for free. Red Dead Redemption 2, I already had that, but I think I got that for free anyway. Arkham Knight, I got that for free. Street Fighter 5, I got that for free. I was able to re-download the first Spider-Man for this. And it's like a ton of games you get for free. So if you get PlayStation, getting the PlayStation Plus as a whole, like that's the way to go. Not for nothing. Yeah, that's the way to go. Not for nothing. Gotta get the PlayStation Plus membership. I know people might be like, yo, that don't make sense. Appreciate you, Bing Bang. I know people probably like, yo, that don't make sense and shit. But nah, I play the games that I didn't have to play. Did I pay for any of the games I currently have? I think 1 or 2. I think, because I got 2K with the PlayStation. I got 2K with the PlayStation. So, I didn't, so I paid for 2K. But I don't think I paid for any other game I got. Yo, why does The View have to keep going on air? Why does The View have to keep going on air and doing legal notes? Why? I'm going to tell you. Because they're getting in trouble for lying, finally. Them niggas is getting in trouble for lying. Because they've been lying the whole entire time. So shout out to that. Shout out to somebody holding The View accountable for their fucking lies. Views just liars. We're going to go live gaming for a little while. Give me a minute. I'm going to run to the store, get me some coffee. We're going to come back. We're going to go live gaming for a little while. And then we're going to be live all day. Either we're going to be gaming or we're going to be live streaming like this. But we're probably going to be live all day. I'm going to start trying to be live the majority of the day. Because I'm usually doing stuff that I can have on live stream. Not for nothing. And I'm not talking about gaming. I'm just about like stuff in general. Like I'm generally doing stuff that I could be live streaming while I'm doing it. So we're gonna start try to be live at least 4 or 5 hours a day. We're gonna try to push it up to like 10 hours. I want Undisputed so bad. Undisputed is on sale right now for $39. I want Undisputed so fucking bad. Basketball, and then it's a boxing, football. Those are the sports I enjoy watching the most. The only reason why I don't enjoy watching baseball the most over all of those is because I don't know a lot of people that know baseball. I don't know a lot of people that know baseball. So those other sports I could watch and have a conversation with people. Whereas the only people I really know that know baseball is my brothers and my father. Because that's what we grew up watching. We watched baseball. That was our sport. I had a baseball diamond, not a diamond, but a pitcher's mound and a backstop, basically. A batter's box in my backyard growing up until I was about 13 years old and moved. Just so we could be clear. When we played baseball, like as a kid, I was at third most of the time. Like when I played like with my friends or whatever, I was at third or I was at short. You understand? Hot corner. Third's the hot corner. You understand? Just saying. Love them 6-4-3 double plays. Just saying. With that being said, we're going to run and get this coffee. We're going to be back. We're going to go live. I'm not sure what game I'm going to go live on. If Virgo Smith says he's going to do some heists with me, North Bronx is football and basketball. I grew up in the middle of the Bronx with all the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. I grew up around the Fordham Road area. We didn't even really have basketball courts where I grew up at. But we had a baseball field everywhere. Like multiple baseball fields. They were everywhere. We didn't really have basketball fields. Basketball courts. (181st) Park Avenue. Alright? Between 181st and 182nd. Yeah, but I don't know those people now. I don't know those people now. My friends that I grew up that I still know is from the South Bronx. Alright? And you know we play in the South Bronx. Basketball. That's why when I turned 14, that's why when I turned 15, going on 16, I had to learn how to play basketball. I learned how to play basketball when I was 15 years old, 14, 15 years old. That's when I moved there. Up until then, I was a baseball head. I hit the rock. I'm going to turn on that inside pitch. Yep, absolutely played stickball. What you talking about? Right in the middle of the street, fam. Right, I tell you what street was the main street we played on. 182nd between Park Avenue and Washington Avenue. Google Maps it. It's a hill. A steep hill. Really steep hill. That's where we played. So basically every single one in my hood, niggas hit for power. Because you had to hit it up to get it, because it was uphill. Everybody swing. Because we had to hit the ball up, and it was a steep hill, and we had to hit it uphill. Everybody from that block could hit damn near. And in the winter, we played football. In the field they got a field on Washington Avenue, between 181st and 182nd. Right on the same block with PS59. Across the street from some new high school they put up there, some shit like that. There's a big ass field there. That's where people played at. No, we played that way also. What are you talking about? That's not called stickball. That's called pitching in. Alright? We played pitching in also. What do you think I just told you we played pitching in? I had a batter's box in my backyard. I played pitching in at the crib. Me and my brothers. That's called pitching in. You go get the sponge ball. And we didn't use bats. That's not what you describing. What you describing ain't what you describing with the batter's box. We use bats. We didn't use sticks. We use bats. We didn't use sticks. We used bats. The sponge ball. It was pitching in. I love that game. I wish I could play it right now. I wish I could get some kids together, or adults. I don't give a fuck. Part of my language. I wish I could get some of us together right now, draw a freaking square on the wall, and we could do some pitching in. I wish. I really need to just get a whole camp together. Like I need to just get a whole camp together. A whole entire camp together. And it wouldn't be hard because all of these things that I do is valuable. At least to the Caucasian community. In our black community, we don't value these things. These are character building things. We don't value them. But in the white community, they value character building things. Things that help people build character. They value shit like that. So I have value to white people, but I do not have value to black people. It is what it is. JD Vance says, I can't wait to clean up Washington, D.C. by releasing the Epstein list. Yep, full support. Men who cross-dress will be diagnosed with mental illness. I think we're really late on that. I think that should have been a thing. My opinion. And I really, really dislike, I just want to say this once again. I really dislike Kamala Harris. I dislike her. She has globally messed up the name of black women. And I know a lot of you women that ain't black aren't going to get it. And I know that a lot of you people that are democratic slaves aren't going to get it. But she hurt the name of black women. Remember, we went through, before they need to make a new division too. Before she was, what games you got, Andrew? Before she was in front of people talking, people didn't know how incompetent she was. And then the whole entire world see her be incompetent, be not qualified. And she's pushing she's a black woman. And black women are pushing she's a black woman. And people all over the world is looking at her like she's an idiot. And she just making black women look bad. I don't like her. She's not a black woman. I don't like her. She ain't a black woman. And just so we could be clear, you don't have to be a black American woman to be a black woman. You could be from another country, and I will still consider you a black woman. You could be Haitian. You could be Jamaican. Those are black women. You understand? You could be, be honest with you, I consider some Africans black. Even though they not black, but I consider some Africans black. Them motherfuckers is black. Saying what it is. She's not black. And not just that, she doesn't even have any of our mannerisms or characteristics. Not even the bad ones. Like, us as black people, we got negative characteristics about us. She doesn't even have those. I don't like her. She tried to steal the first black presidency from a real black woman. I'm very happy she did not make it. Delay says, Red Dead, Grand Theft. Yo, I need somebody to what's your ID? I'm gonna add you on Grand Theft. What's your ID? I'm talking PlayStation. What's your ID? What's your ID on both? Okay, so this is my ID. And no, Andrew, what's your ID? This is my ID. Add me. See, I would say add me, but I know what's gonna happen. Some weirdo is gonna add me and pretend to be you. But this is my jump off. Add me. That's you? Copy. Add me. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you. You home, Drew? That's what they call you, Drew? You home, Drew? I'm gonna add you right now. I'm gonna add you right now. Hold on, watch. If you home, you're gonna be able to see it. That's why I asked you if you're home. Hold on. Ah, shit. Oh. Alright, I just sent it. Yeah, I need 2K players also, fam. Tonight, copy. Nah, tonight. Tonight, we gonna do some missions, fam. Tonight, we gonna go do some heists. We could get the 2K a different day. We gotta make certain days for certain games, so everybody know what games to get home and run at night. What time you get home, Andrew? Drew, what time you get home? I'm gonna be on all day. I'm gonna be on this, talking like this, or we gonna be gaming all day. I'm gonna start trying to be on lot at least 8 hours a day. I said, what time you get home? He says, I'm with that Heights. What the fuck? Did you even spell Heights right? Yeah, it's spelled right. What I don't know what that means, Drew. Drew Daly. Ah! So, around 6:30, you gonna be ready. Nah, you good. You gave me the opportunity to tell a joke. I appreciate it. There's just this cute white girl that's on this shit, and I mean, I don't want to sleep with her or nothing like that, but she's just so cute and happy all the time. So I watch her dancing videos. I don't even think this shit has any sound on it. It don't even got sound, fam, half of the time. Look, there's no sound on the bitch. There's no sound on the video, fam. She's just dancing. Like, what song is she listening to? Is she even listening to a song? But she's cute and she's always happy, and she got like the little rogue hairdo thing going over there with the little cutting, and she got a fat ass.
This PE teacher's vertical.
That was so stupid. Hey, I'll have some Don Julio. You buying? I do not want Don Julio. I don't want Don Julio. I don't really drink. I appreciate it though. But if you know, I smoke with you though. Not on live though. I don't do any of those things on camera because it's one thing to do a thing and it's another thing to promote it, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. We will be back. I'm just gonna run to the store and go get me a coffee. We will be back before noon. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to walk. With that being said, yo, look, I love you. Everybody have a blessed day out there today. We just bullshitted today. It was my birthday. We will be live again before noon. I'm not sure which game I'm gonna play. I might just get on shoot 'em up game like so I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. With that being said, I love y'all. Everybody have a blessed day. Me and Drew are gonna be on doing heists later today. We need a couple of more people to do some heists with. So if we could get 3-4 more people to be down, that'd be dope. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.